After we've created the kind of intro title slide and intro music section of the video clip, we're going to add the next section of the video recording. So if you go back up here into our library, we see first video of Pastor is once again 20 minutes. So that's his sermon. That's usually the first file that comes to us. This next one is going to be the video clip that we want. This is everything that kind of happens before the sermon. So we're going to take that video clip and we're going to add it down here. Okay. Now, even though there's this pause, it goes right into it. So I know it looks like there's a gap there, but it's not. That's just showing you the delineation of the video clips. Okay, so you can see that it transitions beautifully. Okay, but you also see that there's a big pause there. So we're gonna just highlight that video clip, put our spacebar where we want it to be split, right click, hit split clip, and then we're gonna just delete that section. So now when it transitions like this.
Hi everybody. Happy Sunday to you, a special happy.
So now what we're going to do is just kind of listen and to see if there's any additional slides that we need to add. Usually at the beginning when he's doing the introduction, he will also refer to the service or sermon theme, series theme, that we are currently in. And so what I like to do is just have that series theme come up as a picture-in-picture. I think it just adds a nice little touch. So we'll listen to that.
To our moms out there, the Lord bless and keep you in his tender care always. This morning in our online service, we continue our series. It's Paul's second letter to the Corinthians.
Okay, so that's when he's talking about. Let's see when so he started it right there. Let's see where he's going to finish
Corinthians, under that theme, saved to serve. Today we begin.
Okay, and so he kind of stops it right there. So we know that we want a picture-in-picture of this service theme. So I actually already added it, but to show you how I do that, I just want to import that image. And so I go back to the week that we're working on. And it's not, I don't want this one because I don't want all that detail in there. So I don't want the service title slide. I want the series title slide. And so I will go back in there. And that's the service theme right there. Okay, so I'm going to double click that and it adds it right there. Okay, now I'm going to drag that, click and drag that down here. Okay, in iMovie, whatever is on top is what you're going to see. Okay, you will continue to hear the audio underneath, but you are going to see what is on top. Okay, remember, here's that Ken Burns again, which we are not fans of, so we're going to go to this cropping icon and switch it to fit. Now it's a static image. We are also going to make sure that that is set to no fade in and fade out. Okay, and we are going to drag it to about there. We'll see if that looks good. But also right now it's covering the whole screen. We don't want it to cover the whole screen. This is called, so we go to this double rectangle. This is called cutaway. And that's when whatever image you have covers the entire screen. The one that we want is picture-in-picture. Those are the really only two of the things that we use. We never use green, blue screen or split screen. We just use cutaway if we want it to cover the whole screen, or picture-in-picture if we just want it to be a portion. So in this case, we want it picture-in-picture. So it's going to move it over here. We obviously don't want it over here. So we're going to move it over there. We're going to kind of lock it into that corner. And then we're going to put it down, pull it down so it's big enough that you can see it, but not overwhelming. Okay? So usually what I like to do is give it just kind of that gap between the altar and up there. It doesn't have to be exact, but should be close enough that you're not really going to notice a difference. You know, you don't have one like this and one like that. Okay, so I just usually like to do that, okay, about there. That way they can see it, but really the focus is still on Pastor Boggs. Now I see, I'm not sure how it's in there, but I see that there's that fade. This fade is in there, so I'm just going to pull that all the way out. And now let's see what this looks like.
This morning in our online service, we continue our series. It's Paul's second letter to the Corinthians under that theme, Saved to Serve. Today we begin our service with a special arrangement of hymn 417, I'm But a Stranger Here.
Okay, so now we're done with that section, and that's just how we add a video clip. Now that we're going to add a song, or a hymn in this case, we need to create a split clip. Okay, and I'll go into how to add a song in a different video, but I just wanted to show you that once we're done with that section, you just split the clip and then that one's done. Now we're moving on to a different section in a different video.